Bryony,
Hmm?
I found something strange on Dumpling Island today.
Oh?
A thread.
A thread?
Yes, but not normal thread. It was so smooth and shiny, like moonlight spaghetti.
Moonlight spaghetti?
I touched it and Mum shouted, "Lala, don't pull that!"
I would say the same. What was it attached to?
A scarf. But not just any scarf, a very fancy scarf. Captain Bao from Noodle Harbour was wearing it. And he said,
This cloth was once worth more than gold.
"Bryony, how can cloth be worth more than gold?"
Ah, then today's journey is perfect. Hello, little explorers. 欢迎回来. Welcome back to Little Lantern Stories. Here, our magic lantern lights the way. It helps us travel through time back into ancient China, where we discover amazing stories together. And don't worry, we'll learn some Chinese along the way too. I'm your host, Bryony.
And I'm Lala.
Today, we are traveling more than 2,000 years back to discover a secret so important that emperors guarded it carefully for hundreds of years.
Ooh, a treasure secret?
Even bigger, the secret of silk.
The shiny spaghetti cloth?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Ready!
Arms out, slowly, steady. Whoosh! We arrived in ancient China, nearly 2,000 years ago during the Han Dynasty, in the great capital city of Chang'an, one of the busiest cities in the world. The streets are crowded. Business people from many lands have traveled here. Some came across deserts, some across the mountains. Some traveled for months, even years. All for one thing: silk.
Just for cloth?
Not ordinary cloth. Look closely. It shines in the sunlight, smooth as water, soft as clouds, and cool against the skin.
Can I touch it?
Go on.
Ooh, it feels like touching a sleepy cat.
A silk robe like this could cost a fortune. Only emperors, royal families, and very wealthy people can afford the finest silk.
So, where did it come from?
That was the great secret. For hundreds and hundreds of years, China was the only place famous for knowing the secret of silk making.
Only China?
Yes, the secret was protected carefully, very carefully. People were not allowed to take silkworms or silk eggs out of the country.
Wait, silk comes from worms?
Tiny silkworms.
No! You're telling me emperors wore worm pajamas?
That is what I'm telling you. Sometimes the smallest creatures make the greatest wonders. Come with me. Behind the palace walls, there is a quiet garden. Rows and rows of mulberry trees. The leaves are fresh and green.
What's that sound?
The silkworms eating. Thousands of them. They eat mulberry leaves all day long.
That is so many worms.
And after many days, something amazing happens. Watch closely. The silkworm begins spinning one long thin thread, round and round, around itself, making a cocoon.
It's making a little silk sleeping bag.
Exactly. And one cocoon can contain a silk thread more than 1 kilometer long.
1 kilometer?
Yes, if you stretch one thin silk thread out straight, it could be longer than 10 football fields placed side by side.
All that, hidden inside something so tiny.
Yes, little explorers, can you make a tiny spinning motion with your finger? Round and round, just like the silkworm. Then many threads are woven together to create silk cloth.
That sounds really hard.
It took patience, skill, and years of learning. That's why silk becomes so valuable. Look carefully, Lula. What do you see disappearing into the desert?
Camels, so many camels. And people carrying boxes. And look, the cloth is shining even in the dusty wind.
Those caravans are beginning one of the most famous journeys in history. Some journeys were dangerous. Hot deserts in the daytime, freezing winds at night, and sandstorms that could hide the road completely.
I think I'd get lost in 2 minutes.
That's why people traveled together. People would later call this road
The Silk Road.
That's right. The Silk Road connected China with Central Asia, the Middle East, and even Europe. People carried silk to faraway places and brought back horses, spices, beautiful music, and new ideas.
So silk didn't just carry cloth, it carried stories too.
Beautifully said, Lila. Along these roads, people can also share music, foods, languages,
And toys.
I'm sure. Little explorers, if you were traveling the Silk Road, what would you carry with you?
But Bryony, if the secret was protected, how did other places learn it?
Ah, that's where our story becomes mysterious. Legend says many years later, a princess left China to marry a king far away. But she didn't want to leave the silk behind forever.
What did she do?
She hid silkworm eggs inside her hair decoration
No way!
and secretly carried them out of China.
She smuggled worms in her hair?
According to the legend, yes. And slowly, other countries learned the secret too.
Bryony, I thought this was just a story about cloth. But it's really about knowledge.
What makes you say that?
Because the silk itself is important, but the real treasure was knowing how to make it.
Exactly.
Bryony, do you think people should keep knowledge secret?
What a thoughtful question, Lola. Sometimes people protect knowledge because it gives them power. And sometimes sharing knowledge helps people learn from one another.
I see. The Silk Road was not only about selling things.
It was about people discovering new ways to live. A musician could hear a brand new instrument. A cook could taste a new spice for the first time. A traveler could hear words from a language they had never heard before. Little by little, the world became less lonely.
I really like the Silk Road.
Now it's the Chinese learning time.
My favorite time.
Today's word is 丝绸. 丝绸. It means silk.
丝绸, 丝绸.
You can say 这是丝绸. This is silk.
这是丝绸.
Wonderful. And another important word, 秘密. It means secret.
秘密.
You can say 这是秘密. This is a secret.
这是秘密.
Excellent. One more time. 丝绸.
丝绸.
秘密.
秘密. Bryony, my secret is...
What is it?
I hid 2 dumplings in my pocket before we travelled.
Oh,
Yeah, it's emergency dumplings.
I hope they are still edible. Little explorers, today we discovered how one tiny silkworm helped to connect the people across the world. Not through fighting, but through traveling, storytelling, and sharing ideas.
And shiny spaghetti cloth.
Yes, shiny spaghetti cloth. A single thread of silk traveled across deserts, through busy cities, over mountains, and into the lives of people far away.
That tiny thread connected so many people.
It did, and sometimes small things can change the world more than we expected.
Even tiny worms.
Especially tiny worms, and somewhere far away, under the moonlight, a silk thread still dances in the wind.
I can imagine. Back to Dumpling Island now.
Hold on to the silk thread.
Don't let the wind take it.
Woo!